Do I need to move that? Oh, here.
Hold on. I need to do this.
Look, I was just kidding. I just wanted to get the Cowboys in there. Avid Cowboys fan. What about this? Do I need to be here or do I need to be here? My name is Tino Cobb, the owner of Tino's Barbershop in Hodgenville, Kentucky, down on the square in Hodgenville. $13 years. Been in business 13 years, started in 2013. I started cutting hair because it was a lady, I used to have to go to this lady to cut my hair. She smoked cigarettes. And when I was a kid, like the cigarette smoke would get my face and I'd just be like, God. And I hated it. So I had to just learn to cut my own hair. And I started with me and then I would cut some of my friends' hair sometimes. I just got good at it. I used to cut my grandfather's hair. And he told me one time, he said, man, Tino, won't you go to barber school? He tried to talk me into it, and I was like, no. But I always think back to that conversation, but I eventually went to barber school. I'd get off work at 7:30 in the morning, drive to Louisville, go to barber school for probably 4 hours. I'd drive back home and go to sleep, get up, go to work next day, and I did that for a year straight. I always was allowed to see me be like, I'll be like, man, Papa, I did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one regret that I have. I could be like, Papa, I took your advice. I did what you asked me to do. But, you know, I've been in this space since 2013. When I bought it, I got home and prayed about it and felt good about it. The next day I come in here and it was quiet. And I probably cut one head. The day after that, I cut about 2 heads. And I was scared. When you leave something that's so secure and just like kind of like I said, just step out on faith, it's scary. It's scary. And so I just kept praying and it was feeling good. And I was like, man, this is great, turn around. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. It just, boom. People just started coming in, and then more people started coming in, and then more people started coming in. And then it got to where, every seat in the barbershop was full, and I was cutting by myself. I was like, man, I gotta hire somebody else. Then I got the old knucklehead over there. It worked out for me.
Cut at a barbershop in Bowling Green for about 3.5 years. Didn't work out. I ended up back in Hodgenville and got in a little bit of trouble. And when I got out of trouble, I came down here and I asked Tino if I could help him out, give me a job. And he saved my life.
Yeah, I'm responsible for him having a wife and kids and all that stuff. I was working at Matulsa and cutting hair in Radcliffe. I cut hair at Platinum Cuts. Platinum Cuts is close to me, you know what I'm saying? It's one of my best friends. He owned it, I thought it was just gonna be a job, and, you know what I mean? But they taught me how to bring the family aspect to a barbershop, to a business, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you watch kids grow up. You start cutting on day, in these little booth receipts and stuff like that, and then you see them grow to, next thing you know, they driving. Then they graduate. We treat this like a family business. Like, everybody who comes in here has been coming here for a long time. They know they can count on us for anything. I got my very first loan from Lincoln National Bank. Like, when you walk in a bank like that, and everybody knows us. Yeah, we cut their kids' hair. Hey Tino, hey, how you doing? Like, everybody in the bank knows us. It feels good.
Small town banks like Lincoln National, when a handshake still means something.
Yeah.
Your word still means something, your name, those are the things that mean a lot in a small community like this.
See, Coach,
But
Love you too, man.
he's been a big mentor to me. He's one of the best guys I know. And I really am fortunate and blessed to be able to have somebody like Tino in my life, and to be able to share that with other people in here and throughout my life. I love it.
Oh.
I'm losing my hair, man. Don't take the rest of it, too.
Hey, man. It'll be all right.
Hey, man.
If somebody trusts you to cut their hair, they gonna trust you with about anything. If you come to my barbershop, you gonna watch Sports Center, and then you gonna watch Food Network.
I learned how to cook through Tino.
The best griller in Hodgenville, Kentucky.
Tino, so
He's always texting.
you know, I texted him twice.
Stop. I got receipts on my phone. I got receipts on my phone.
Look at me. I know how to eat good.
Listen, I always tell people I'm your favorite chef's favorite chef.